You may have noticed that this isn't an airplane. Okay, yes, but it's a high-speed train and it's taking me to an airplane. Plus, I'm pretty sure a lot of people who like watching videos about planes can also get into videos about trains. Is that true, or is that just me? Leave a comment and let me know. Back to the point of the video though. We're flying on Binter Canarias today, and on one of their new Embraer E2s. I wanted to find the best way to get on an E2 after landing in Madrid, and Zaragoza seemed to be just the ticket, because it would also give me the chance to try out Spain's high-speed rail. So here we are. I wouldn't have known that there was even an airport here, and actually, as it turns out, it is a heavy cargo airport. There are freighters coming in and out of here all day long from all over the place. In fact, the Antonov 124, Volga Dnieper Antonov 124 took off from here earlier this morning. I just missed it. Would have been cool to see. But also Emirates, Qatar, freighters all day long. And the airport area is just surrounded by warehouses, parked trucks, just an enormous cargo and logistics area. I had no idea. So I've come to Zaragoza Airport today to catch Binter Canarias E2 over to Tenerife Norte, the North Tenerife Airport. It's about a 2.5 hour flight, I think, and it'll be my first time ever on an E2 and my first time ever flying Binter, both of which I've been really eager to try out and see what they're like. As busy as this airport is for cargo, it is not a very busy terminal for passengers. Nothing else came in or out of here for quite a while. Then, our ride for the day showed up. A real beauty, I have to say. I've always loved the look of Binter, and I'm drawn to its unusual route map connecting the Canary Islands with both Europe and intriguing spots in North Africa. Their strategy seems to be that instead of competing with the bigger airlines on routes out of places like Madrid, they serve smaller cities, both in Spain and further afield. Venice, Toulouse, Lille, it's an interesting mix. The cabin is actually really nice too. I love the red seats. It's got that fresh and bright new plane feeling, the legroom is definitely adequate, and I like how they have every row of seats aligned with a window. Since there's quite a bit of space between windows on the E-Jets, in other configurations you can end up misaligned and staring at a wall. The only thing that bugged me here, which was consistent across all Binter planes, was the car rental ad hanging in front of the face of every passenger. It could have been worse than a piece of art by famous Canarian artist Cesar Manrique, but still, I got pretty sick of looking at this. And you've got to love those massive engines, especially on such a relatively small plane.
During takeoff and landing, only electronic devices can be...
These are the infamous Pratt & Whitney geared turbofan engines. They've had their share of reliability problems, though I gather this has been improving. And they make that distinctive sound. Some say it's like the sound of a whale. What do you reckon? In case you're wondering, that Emirates 777 is carrying cargo, not passengers.
Thank you very much for your attention, and if you have any questions, please let us know.
beautiful takeoff on a beautiful day, on a plane I've never been on, to a place I've never visited. It doesn't get much better. The in-flight magazine is also a beauty, done on matte paper stock with really nice layout and photos. It's a Canarian company that does it too. There are also power outlets. And here's what the forward lavatory looked like. I only wish the nice moving map the crew had on their screen had been visible for us too. There was an awkwardly presented version you could pull up on your phone if you got on the Wi-Fi, alongside streaming entertainment options, much less nice than that one in the galley. It's easy to forget how far the Canary Islands are from mainland Europe. Today's leg to Tenerife Norte is nearly a 3-hour flight. I also went into this with no idea what kind of service to expect. Binter seems to be especially serious about COVID rules on board. So for a while there, I wondered if we might not be getting any food or drink service at all. Luckily, that turned out to be wrong, and they brought out a snack box that I found, well, pretty delightful. It featured a couple of pâtés of tuna and chicken, little crackers, as well as some other crunchy, tiny bread-like things, jamón ibérico, and some citrus-flavored cookies. They had some nice Canary Island beer, too. Would I have rather had a full hot meal? Maybe, but I thought this was great, especially because it was unlike most snack boxes I've ever had on a plane. We had beautiful weather the whole way, and 3 hours flew by. As we descended, the volcanic peaks of Tenerife came into view. The Canary Islands get a bad rap as a mass-market package holiday destination, and they definitely are that in parts, but they're also pretty incredible, full of otherworldly landscapes and unusual plants, unlike anywhere else I've been for sure. Tenerife Norte is in quite a spectacular location, built up on a hill above the city of Santa Cruz. That made for some very cool views coming in. I had high hopes for the Binter Canarias experience coming into this, and despite a relatively basic offering, I found they delivered. Great plane, comfortable seats, a nice service, and a very cool destination too. If I were coming back to the Canary Islands, I would definitely look to Binter Canarias first. In Tenerife, for Flight Radar 24, I'm Gabriel Lee.